Hi, welcome back. This is part 2 of the podcasting tutorial series. If you recall, in our first episode, we successfully downloaded Audacity installer along with the LAME encoder. Once we've got those running on our computer, we successfully created a small MP3 clip, which you can see here on my desktop. So the next step is to find a place to put all this. And what we do is you're going to just go to the internet and you'll search this website. It's called podomatic.com. You'll sign up. And once you've signed up, you'll be taken to a page like this, which is a summary of your account. If you go to My Podcasts tab, you'll see the first drop down here is called Posted Episode. So we're going to click on that. Podomatic is basically a blog site for audio files. Okay, once we've got the episode page, the first step is a title and description, which in this case, it's my default is episode 4. I will just call this test 1, for example. And here I can add a small description. For example, is a beach that I went to on holiday. Of course, your students, there's all kinds of possibilities that you could give for your students for an assignment, but you want to, in any event, get them to write some kind of explanation here. The next step is you're going to hit save and continue. The page you're taken to now is where you're going to upload the audio clip that we created. So we're going to choose the first line here called upload a file. And from here we will select some files. I'm going to take that audio clip from my desktop, and you can see it uploading there. Of course, you want to try to get pictures as small as possible. The larger the picture, the longer it takes to upload. So for example, a good sized picture would be no less than 500 kilobytes or half of a meg. Anything larger than that, you probably want to compress it into something a little bit smaller. Okay, so it's still uploading, but I'm just going to go ahead and minimize this and continue with the steps. Okay, the next step we're going to go to is click on photo. Okay, again here, going to select a photo from my computer. For this tutorial, I've just put a couple here on my desktop. Okay, I'll just choose this one here and save and continue. Again, you'll see here that the website is recommending that you don't choose anything too large. The larger, the slower it gets. Okay, the next thing is a tag. This is a pretty optional step, but I'm just going to put my name in here, so it'll get tagged. Anything with my name tag, we'll group them together, so it's kind of an efficient way to find things. And then we're going to say save and continue. Okay, so now we've got our text, we've got a picture, and we have got a small message here saying that it needs a little bit more time to upload the MP3 clip. So I'll let that wait. While we're waiting, I can show you what this looks like on a student's blog. So if you see, this is one of my students' blogs here, and these are his podcasts. And if you just use the little scroll down bar, you can see that he's done a number of different podcasts. It's a nice activity, something that you might give, let's say, once a week. You could tell your students they should speak about a topic for 3 to 5 minutes, by themselves or in pairs or groups, that type of thing. All right, we'll see. Let's give it a try here. We'll go to the next step, save and continue. All right, so it says my episode has been published. Now, what I can do here is click on, before I take a look at it, I'm just going to embed a player in my website. So the bottom choice here, you'll see where it says embed a player.